6 of 10. Avdia leading the way with a dozen. SGA with 12. Isaiah Joe has it spanked into tomorrow by Clingan, but recovered by Isaiah Joe. An excellent three-point shooter, but he gives it up to Williams. And the Thunder take the lead.
The scramble situations, OKC normally wins those because of all the weapons they have. So Donovan makes a great block, but then it gets a little chaotic. People are matching up, they're scrambling, trying to find their guy. And Oklahoma City just has several guys that can beat you.
Banton, a standstill triple. Rebound recovered by Caruso, joined by Isaiah Joe. Hartenstein screening for him. 4-3.
Give it up, get the screen. It's similar in effect to when people run pistols on the break, or when you come off a drag ball screen as a live ball handler. It all works in a similar function where the action is so quick, defense just is not able to load up properly. Oh, he was close to a Shaqtin' a Fool. He was close.
Hartenstein trying to take it back through the wickets there. Williams slants in. Running right-hander over Denny Avdia. Won't go. Hartenstein on the reload. Hartenstein, 5th in the league at ball appearances. Chet Holmgren, of course, has been out for some time with a wing of the hip. And
look at you being all formal.
They have the Thunder are very sensitive to that. They said it is not a broken hip per se. Into the lane comes Banton with a left hand. Iliac wing fracture.
Okay.
Because it's not actually in the ball and socket of the hip. Many people
are just on your WebMD again.
You thought I was on my own, didn't you? Be specific about that, but the point was he's going to have such an impact when they give him another evaluation coming up in 3 to 5 weeks. There's no rush to get him back. It shouldn't. Avdia in the corner. Sharp up top, double pump. Sharp at the line. Free throw bounding off. Shaden court. Simpson still getting nearly 30 minutes per Joe. Clingan in between. Sharp comes over to close out. Ball batted. Grabbed by Caruso. On the wing, Joe reloads.
Yeah, you got to be a...
Blazers looking for an answer here. Simons closely guarded by Caruso, who gets over the top of the screen. Banton flares out at the top, bringing Jang with him. He muscles one up over the 7th.
When they're solid in that man-to-man. And Delano is that.
Into a galloping pull-up. Nothing but twine. Beautiful shot. Thunder by 9, and Williams off to a terrific start with 13. Sharp looks right, moves left, double pump into the air. Anton, Sharp, and Simons. With Williams, Jang, Isaiah Joe over in the corner, and Alex Caruso hanging out over there in the corner as well.
Who's already operated off a movement, so that erases the weak side help over there. So they do throughout the course of a game. Is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, that Isaiah Joe, he's got magnetism, Lamar.
Yes, he does.
You know a guy can sling it the way he can. You got one eye on him. Here's Sharp with it at the point. Simons with it up top. Closely guarded by Caruso, who gets a deflection. Simons goes back to get it. Ant's got 4 to shoot, 3 to shoot. On the dribble drive to the lane. The finger roll. No. Rebound. Williams crumples to the floor looking for it. Now pops up as Joe pries it free and steers it into front court. Joe unholsters a pass to Caruso. The extra pass is to Williams, missing.
The nearest Blazer likely would have only been able to get to his back with these types of actions. He is a symptom. The disease is the OKC ball movement that keeps you running around, and they play the same.
Kamara back in with Scoot Henderson, who maneuvers to the ball, checked by Joe. Scoot off the screen from Williams. Bouncing off to Shaden Sharp, raising for 3.
The Blazers settling down and getting the shot. When they were taking the ball out, he was saying, come on, Red, let's settle in. And he set a screen, rescreen, that got the screen lower, so that when Scoot came off it the second time, that defender in the corner.
So far, and they'll stay in.
Well, as you guys know, come in #1 in preventing that three-point shot from even being a factor. Opponents shoot 32% against them. That's #1 in the league. Due in large part, I would think, to Lou Dort. Now, Dort not with him tonight. Let's talk
on the offensive end when there's a good player who's maybe a high assist man, and you put other four pieces around him that maybe aren't quite as good at that specific trade as him, but they look a lot better because the star of it is out there on the floor. So their defensive star, and they have a lot. I mean, they're elite. They got a lot of guys that can defend, but the one who's a little separate than the others,
anyone's really comfortable with it. But tonight, the Blazers, I feel like they're getting a lot of open looks on the perimeter and stepping into those threes. So it's not lucky threes. They're really shooting it in rhythm.
But still, here are the Blazers.
no, you wanted that after the game. Do you want Dort's glasses?
Yeah, the glasses. And then Jeremy Grant's hat.
Okay.
The beanie.
Yeah, with the
Okay.
glasses.
Yeah. Hartenstein, look at that look.
That shooter, that magnetism we were talking about, you go that direction a little bit, and then there's an easy slip.
They jump Simons and get it out of his hands. And now the Blazers, with Kamara having to make a play over here on the dribble handoff to Grant into a pull-up that's closely contested by a 7-foot wingman. Hartenstein with the rebound. Wheels it outside to Caruso. Centering pass to Williams. Look at the crossover downhill into a right-hand runner. Denny Avdia may have gotten away with one. Okay, that evens things up. Back come the Blazers. Simons, long lead pass. Threaded it in there to Grant, but tangled.
It's a full-on commitment.
They kind of guide you to areas you don't want to go, like right now on Simons. They double him again. They get it out of his hands. Klingon pitches over here to Avdia. Spinning move, closely contested to go now.
Insomnia.
Yeah. Klingon outside, a triple. Guided it up, no. Rebound tip controlled by Cason Wallace. Williams up top.
Based on the speed and just the play, the context involved. Oh, good fake, Denny.
His first free throw up in the last 4. First of 7 spine winning percentage of the opponents. 5-7-4 Milwaukee in here on Tuesday on national TV. They are 8-4 in the month of January. This club is 9-3 in the month of January. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander triggers and scores from long range. In the Thunder now, opening up a 19-point lead.
But that's what's deflating, is that the Thunder opened up that lead that they have as Toumani goes to the hand. But Gilgeous-Alexander was on the bench.
Yes.
So now, to go along with the Piranhas, now they bring the Shark back in the water. And he's the one that can just put things away. And so Anthony Simons, Kev, he wants to try to just find some space. There you go.
Dribble drive by Simons, his first bucket of the afternoon in 14 minutes played.
Yeah, he's not going to make this a head-to-head matchup with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, go get that. But he wants to have that type of impact for his squad.
Klingon with a block. Avdia in the front court, standstill 3, got it. Oh, the
Act, even if it's just slightly. Slightly is all you need sometimes, like in that instance with Denny.
Here in the second quarter, the Thunder 10 of 18 from the field. Easy bucket again. Extraordinary Thunder passing. Blazers 6 of 12 shooting from the field here in the second period. 2 of 5 from 3. Should add that the Thunder are 4 of 8 from beyond the arc here in the second period. Simons a catch and shoot release, nothing but cord.
At a screener and then receive a screen himself.
And the second-time All-Star, runner-up MVP a year ago, 2-time All-NBA, SGA, and the Thunder beaten by 13. 2:37 to go. Here in the second period, Avdia with it. Fires a bullet inside to Grant, but bothered as he goes up by Jalen Williams. Grabbed by Jalen Williams with an eye in the front court.
It was good action. That time Anthony set that baseline screen, and they almost got 2 points as a result.
The Arkansas Jalen Williams with a 3 that's off. Denny in the front court, gathering momentum. Off it comes to Kamara. He'll raise for 3. And here in this ball game, pulling the Blazers.
Toumani came into the game with 182 attempts from the three-point line, and then 180 inside of 9 feet. Only 2 shots has he attempted in between that distance.
There's no gray area for Toumani. Into the lane.
A commitment, and so that's why Shai is so far off and help. He gets
and a double-double guy for the Blazers. Avdia at the line. The contest, 4 of 4 from the stripe. Wallace up the floor. He'll attack with Simons. Thunder lead by 10. A minute and a half to go, second period. Abdia trying to bounce to Simons, but stepping into the passing lane.
Something happened.
Wiggins jumps the route over to Hartenstein. He's going to try to. Hartenstein at the line. Started shooting 67% from the stripe. Splits a pair here by as many as 19. The Blazers have led by as many as 10 back in the first quarter when they got off to just a terrific start. Behind these two guys, Abdia and Kamara hitting threes. Now Denny corkscrews into the lane with a dribble, nearly lost it. Sends it off to Simons, whose three-ers are rounded out. Anthony Simons 2 of 5 shooting from the field.
Here's an example of the kind of problems the Thunder cause. Look at the Blazers lineup. This is basically an all-guard lineup. And for Oklahoma City, as William, not just dunks and layups, but he has a nice
Part of that Paul George deal that sent Paul George too long. That pick, very valuable. Number 12, Jalen Williams. I mean, that guy's having an all-star year. I don't know if he makes it or not, but he's got all-star numbers.
And it goes to show. I mean, just because you don't have a top 5 pick or even top 10 in certain circumstances, there's a lot of talent. Trust your scouting department, try to find the right people. It could be a fast break starter. You see Williams, how he got out, but they didn't recover. Yeah, Williams was trying to get out and go.
SGA one-on-one has a step on Scoot into the paint to the glass. Too much pepper on that one. Grabbed by Abdi. He's going to try to bring it down the floor in a hurry, but he sees the lane cluttered. He'll peel out and set it up for Banton with 12 to shoot. Milano will flatten things up. Draw 2 off to Abdia. He surveys, pumps a 3, figuring the chance of an offensive rebound is good. Caruso, though, will grab it, and that's the way.